Wolf of Wall Street. Okay, so what absolute and utter gitbag made us watch this again? Yeah, I get it. The movie is not bad. But, I mean, jeez. Pressing play on this DVD is like accepting an unequal deal of commitment. It's like watching the first part of It, the original, and, no, well, actually, also the remake, just knowing that you're gonna have to watch the second part. You're fine doing it at the time, but somebody asks you to do it again? You a bastard. I know full well the time and effort required of me by the Wolf of Wall Street as it arrogantly spurts its cocaine-fueled chatter into my eyes and ears. I give it my attention, and I get nearly nothing in return. The very thought of doing it actually gives me heart palpitations. It's like watching Uncut Gems, but without the lovely reminder that Adam Sandler is not, in fact, an awful performer. Punch drunk love, people. Punch drunk love.
I have so much strength in me, you have no idea.
And The Wedding Singer, and Uncut Gems. I said that one, right? Yeah, no, that's it. Let's be honest. Come on. This is a safe space. The Wolf of Wall Street is just too damn long.
It never ends.
Did you know that since The Last Temptation of Christ Almighty, Martin Scorsese has not made a movie less than 2 hours and 9 minutes long, with a vast majority either reaching or overtaking 3 hours long? I mean, Christ Almighty, how are Shutter Island and Gangs of New York worthy of that screen time? Answer, they're not. I mean, is Scorsese still being paid by the minute? Put Leo down. He's not a toy. And bloody hell, The Wolf of Wall Street, I mean, for have you ever been in a room full of cokeheads? It's not fun. I mean, Christ, 15 minutes into this movie, I'm tempted to just sod it all and rack up. Just to join in. Barely a minute into this film, and Scorsese makes the most irritating choice ever. One that I would forgive a first-year film student for doing just about. But not one of the most revered directors of all time. And it's something that he continues to do throughout the movie. I cannot be bothered to stop and point out every single instance because we would be here longer than the fecking movie. There is no reason for the character of Jordan Belfort to tell us that his Ferrari was white.
No. My Ferrari was white like Don Johnson's in Miami Vice, not red.
I wasn't imagining him in any Ferrari, let alone a white one, until he told us that he was in a Ferrari. Therefore, put yourself in the right coloured Ferrari. Don't put yourself in the wrong coloured Ferrari and then blame me for thinking that you were in that Ferrari. You say you're in a Ferrari. Make it the right one. You are telling the story. Put yourself in a white Ferrari, not a red one. You absolute and utter Belfort. The continual yet sporadic breaking of the fourth wall has no rhyme or reason to it. Saved by the Bell implemented this trick better. Fast forward one scene and we have our first gratuitous tits and arse shot. I mean, come on. You've got to give some sort of consideration to the actors here. Hey Jennifer, I got you a role in the new Scorsese movie. Oh my God. Yep. All you have to do is lie there butt naked with your ass in the air as Leonardo DiCaprio snorts drugs out of your butthole. It's uncredited. Wait, Trust me, Jennifer. Butt drugs today, tomorrow, you're naming lights. What already seems like half an hour later, Matthew Mcconaughey arrives, complete with Martin Short's hair. And, annoyingly, he's actually bloody good. I wish the movie had been about his character. Seeing as it'd gone after 15 minutes, it would have been mercifully shorter. Gotta say, on a positive note, the soundtrack is absolutely belting. It is unrelenting in its awesomeness. Back to the story. Look, I'm fully versed in the world of banking and finance and what it entails. I mean, I have seen Wall Street. But seriously, who would like to be involved in this world? You truly have to be a special kind of disaster to want to work in this office. Furthermore, some of the humour here really does land very awkwardly. I understand that these characters are meant to be exaggerated send-ups, but parts of the dialogue just simply aren't funny or quick or sharp enough to drag themselves out of lazily offensive. The conversation regarding the hiring of little people for the party is frankly icky. It is quite clear that everyone involved in this scene think that this is a lot funnier than it actually is. Why on earth does it go on for so long? It's like the whole thing was ad-libbed, and really, it shouldn't have been. But hey, I'm sure there's a kid going through puberty who is laughing his little balls off at this. Or the money exchange between Jonah Hill's character and Brad. They just push it so far it goes beyond enjoyable. It's as if they're trying to pull a Stuart Lee on us. You know, if we say it enough and keep going, maybe it will become funny again. But they forget that Stuart Lee is a comic genius. Jonah Hill is a mildly humorous cartoon of a man. True. If these moments were trimmed down and, you know, contained with a semblance of control and not allowed to be clearly improvised until everybody gets bored, you might have had a movie that isn't a lifetime long. Furthermore, I'm gonna do it. The Steps. Another strange directorial choice. After Jordan Belfort swallows a pharmacy's worth of pills and they all kick in, he struggles to make it down a relatively short flight of steps, the size and length of which repeatedly change. Now, I understand that in his mind, this happens. I get that. In his drug-addled brain, these stairs go on forever. Get it. But then when you're taken out of his mind and you become the audience looking at it, the steps should be the same length. It doesn't make any sense for them to change when you are the audience. From our perspective, 12 steps are 12 steps. They don't suddenly become 25. Jordan, in his mind, could fall for 7 hours for all I care. But when you remove yourself from his mind, you have to see the reality. Stupid Scorsese. There are some great cameos in here. Thomas Middletitch from Silicon Valley. Bangin'. Doesn't do much, but I just love him. My Name is Earl's Ethan Suplee. No, sorry. Boy Meets World's Ethan Suplee. Palm Springs Christian Milioti, and of course, the rightful Queen of England, Joanna Lumley. Banging. Furthermore, the scenes between Leo and Margot Robbie are an absolute delight.
I don't love you anymore, Jordan!
You don't love me? You don't love me anymore, huh? Well, isn't that just fucking convenient for you? Now that I'm under federal indictment with an electronic bracelet around my ankle, now you decide you don't fucking love me anymore.
No.
Is that right?
No.
What kind of person are you? Tell me.
You married me.
I mean, I don't know what to say. There are so many good moments here. It's just that it's too long. And, frankly, up its own arse. Which, considering the characters, I guess, kind of makes sense. But I would never want to spend any amount of time with these people. I don't enjoy their company. I would much rather have a shot with them at the bar and nip off home than have to suffer a frickin' drug-fueled weekender at their mercy. And that's kinda what the film demands that you do. And after 3 arduous hours, the whole movie is wrapped up in about 10 minutes. Which just goes to show they're capable of being concise. Sadly, though, the ending is hugely anticlimactic. Oh, he now tours his motivational business speeches. Killer ending.
Sell me this pen.
Well, this pen works, and I personally love this pen, and I think this
I do love it when my movies end in a conference hall of a Thistle hotel. As far as DiCaprio and Scorsese unions go, this is definitely in the private joke part of the relationship. They're having a ball, and they're choosing which bar to head on to next. Whereas I'm surreptitiously on my phone ordering an Uber under the table. I'm just knackered, mate. It's a school night. Laters.
I did that.